Good afternoon, friends. I think it's afternoon. It is afternoon, 12:43 p.m. on July, I believe, the 17th. Welcome along. It's your Mystic Mama here. I just wanted to, so I never got to finish up the Four Agreements, the amazing, phenomenal book by Don Miguel Ruiz, the Four Agreements, and I just wanted to talk, I'm going to go ahead and go through them all. Excuse me, I think I have a dog toy here. The second agreement was, let's just go back over the second agreement really fast. The second agreement is don't take anything personally, which is so important, you guys. Seriously, don't take anything personally. Nothing is personal. Everything, let's say 99% of everything is about the person themselves and not who they're talking to or about. Slash also, you don't, without asking, you won't know. So definitely don't take anything personal. And when people say something, check to see if it's true, if it's something that you need to work on. Great, you've learned an important lesson. And if not, then you just know, like, oh, okay, they were just projecting. It was something they needed to work on as opposed to something I needed to work on, and that's okay. Like, we all do that. So we're not looking for a reason to be mad at somebody. We're just looking for ways to make our lives less stressful and difficult. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. So the second agreement is don't take anything personally. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. I'm guessing, well, you, like I, have heard the statement, making assumptions makes an ass of you and me. And it sounds simplistic, but you guys, honestly, it is true. I mean, like, I once read somewhere, and I just thought, profound, mind-blown moment. So when I judge myself, I'm judging myself by my motives and by my thoughts and by my feelings and by so many different things. I know all those things when it comes to me. But for others, we have to make assumptions to judge. And as soon as we make an assumption, I feel like it's time to say to ourselves and or to anybody we're talking to, okay, is this true? And if so, what else is true? Because assumptions are bad. We make assumptions about everything. Our brain wants to make assumptions because our brain is trying to keep ourselves safe. So yay, thank you, brain. Thank you, brain, for keeping me safe. However, you may or may not be interpreting things correctly. So let's not assume that just because it's the way our brain interprets something, that is the correct way to interpret it. We create a lot of emotional poison by making assumptions and taking things personally. So this one kind of goes right along with taking things personally. When we take things personally, we tend to have already made assumptions, slash, if we haven't already made assumptions, we will be soon if we take something personally. Our brain is constantly making interpretations and making predictions, but it doesn't always interpret everything or predict everything correctly, of course. So if your brain wants to tell you something, that's fine. Your brain's there for a reason, and you should listen to it, but you shouldn't always believe it the first time, because sometimes it's just telling you something to keep you safe, which isn't necessarily true, and that can harm it can harm you and everybody else. We make assumptions in our relationships. It's definitely a true story. It's interesting how the human mind works, because we have a need to justify everything, to explain and better understand everything. And you guys, I do believe in explaining. I do believe in understanding. What I think about them is they give us context. They give us and not justification so much as context, but context can be very important. Let's think about context for a second. So, for instance, let's say I was in traffic and I saw my son over here parked in a vehicle, and I came and I slammed into his vehicle. I mean, there would probably be a lot of assumptions made about that behavior. Probably not always the best assumptions. However, what if I had information that somebody else didn't have making those assumptions? Let's say I knew that somebody else was going to come along and hit him from the other side or the back or some way where my hitting him from the way I hit him would save his life. That's a completely different context. It means a completely different thing. It doesn't mean, like, if you just know I just slammed into my son and moved his vehicle, caused him harm, then you're going to assume I'm not a very good mom. However, if you know the whole story, you know something different about me than you knew before. Outcome, is it different? Nope. Outcome's the same, but the story and the context are different. And that is very important. If we make assumptions about things like our abilities or our desires or someone else's desires, also very not necessarily the most healthy, because I don't know what they want. Sometimes I don't even know what I want. We make justifications for people we do like. We tend to cause blame for people we don't like. The truth is, we don't have to justify love. You guys, everybody is here for a reason, and we should love them all, because the reason that they're here is important, even if the reason they're here is not fun, even if the reason they're here is to cause chaos. Like, they're here for a reason. It's an important reason. We need to learn the reason that they're here. But above all, you guys, we need to figure out how to love everybody. And it's hard. And I'm not saying that I have it down, because I don't. But we do need to figure it out. We need to learn that a person can be unpleasant and still be doing the job they came here for. And does that excuse bad behavior? I'm not saying it does, and I'm not saying it doesn't. I need to think that through a little more. But if somebody's here for a reason, we need that reason. We need to appreciate the reason that they came here, even if it's hard to appreciate the way they're acting while they're here. Everybody needs to be what they are. You guys, if you are living a life where you are acting, I'm begging you right now, please stop. Please stop acting. I know it can be hard. I know it's vulnerable to put your real self out there. But if you've rejected your own self, figure out who you are. I've got some really great help coming. I will start posting it here, but just know I've got help coming, and I'm asking you, if you don't know who you are, and or if you're not living as yourself, holler at me. Reach out, please. Also, if you're having fun with this, please smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want to. I'm planning to bring on another YouTube page for my I'm planning to start doing some coaching, life coaching for middle-aged women. I'm just so excited about it, you guys. I think there are a lot of us. We are important. We don't even have any idea how important we are. You guys, you're so important if you're a middle-aged woman, or you will ever be a middle-aged woman, ever knew a middle-aged woman, ever loved a middle-aged woman, your grandmother, your mother. Send them my way, because I've got good news for all of my middle-aged women friends. So send them my way, please, and smash like and subscribe, and write a comment. Goodness gracious, I would love to see a comment. Anyway, nurturing. We're looking for nurturing. It's important, guys. Don't make assumptions. Ask questions. Be curious. Curiosity is so important. It's so important. It helps us become better people. Be curious. Ask questions. Don't make assumptions. It makes an ass of you. It makes an ass of me. I don't want to be an ass. I know you don't want to be an ass. Thank you so much for coming and being part of this today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I am about to start another page called Becoming Her. Looking extremely forward to getting to know you all a lot better. I really want to start a community of us, and by us I mean us, whoever us is. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.